Hello. Hi, this is Rhonda Pierce live at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. As you come on board, and I see there's a few of you here, tell me where you're viewing from and what type of sewing you're doing. We always like to see where people are from and what kind of sewing projects. Maybe you do quilting, maybe you do garments, maybe you do cosplay, maybe you do small crafting items. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, what city or state or country. Hi, Jenny. Yep, I see you and welcome today. Susan is here. Fantastic. So, as you can see, I'm here on the show floor. It's setup day at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. So, you'll see lots of activity in the background. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear me and my guests okay. If you can't, well, put something in the chat and we'll see what we can do. Well, Marianne is here from Georgia, beautiful Georgia. Patty's here from Indiana, fantastic. Um, you're my monthly friends. I always look for you. Yep, Susan's from the western suburbs of Chicago, and she's doing machine embroidery, and she's a beginner quilter. So, Susan, if you're in the western suburbs of Chicago, maybe you can make a trip up to Madison, Wisconsin tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday for the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. I walked through. Well, actually, I just kind of walked by some of the quilts that are being exhibited. And yes, I definitely need to do a thorough walkthrough because I get so much inspiration from the quilts that are on display. So, Barb is here from North Carolina. Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I've got at least five, maybe or more guests coming today. So last month, the question was, what was your favorite? What is your favorite thread brand, and how big is your thread stash? So lots of people replied to that. That was the question that had to be answered in order to win the SCHMETZ Snippet giveaway. And last month's winner was, let me find my notes here, was Charlene Scott from South Carolina. And Charlotte sent me a really nice note thanking me for the giveaway that she received. And she uses an assortment of threads. She inherits quite a few different brands of thread, but Floriani is one of her favorite threads, and her stash keeps growing. So good to know. So thank you, Charlene, for participating. I'm going to go ahead and just throw out the question for today. If you'd like to win today's SCHMETZ snippet giveaway, you need to answer what's your favorite quilt or sewing show. So your favorite quilt or sewing show, or I'll just throw in craft show too. So maybe you attend virtually, maybe you attend in person, it doesn't matter. But tell us what your favorite quilt, sewing, or craft show is and why. Is it the classes? Is it meeting people? Is it learning about new products? So there's no right or wrong answer. Go ahead and just put your answer in the chat in order to be considered for the random drawing in today's giveaway. So, again, I'm here at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison, Wisconsin. It's setup day, and I'm delighted that I'm here in the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio booth, and look, they already have their SCHMETZ needles all lined up. So it makes my job so much easier. So thank you very much. And Mana, I see you're here from Paxton, Nebraska, and you know what? I drove through Paxton just a couple days ago. Last Thursday, I flew into Omaha, met with friends in Lincoln, college friends, and we went to the college women's volleyball tournament. then went on to North Platte, Ogallala, and visited my dad in Imperial. So it was 10 days on the road. I even visited a new quilt shop in Imperial, Nebraska, my hometown. And I said, Lucky Fabrics, such a fantastic fabric store. So Imperial and the regional area, so lucky to have them. So, again, if you want to win today's giveaway, you need to answer the question, what's your favorite quilt or sewing or craft show? Just put that in the chat, whether you attend virtually or in person, it doesn't matter. And tell us why you like that particular show. Is it the classes, the shopping, the community, friendship, whatever. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started because I've got a jam packed program here for today, and I'm delighted that you are here today. So, our first guest, I know if you've been with me before, you've met her before. So, Deanna, come on in.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
This is Deanna Springer, my dear friend from Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio and Quilt
How are
Shop.
you, Rhonda?
Yeah, I'm terrific. So thank you for once again inviting me to be here and all of my SCHMETZ friends. And I am giving 3 lectures at 8:30 every morning. I'm
Every
an
day.
early bird, so
Thursday,
early
Friday,
birds only.
Saturday.
Yes, so that works out well. So now, Deanna, you're not just Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio, but you have a much bigger role also.
Right.
I mean, Nancy Zeman, that's a pretty big role,
Right.
but what else is going on at this show for you?
So we co-manage the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show with PBS Wisconsin, our event partner
Okay.
here at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show, and for Sewing with Nancy.
Yeah.
So everyone knows who PBS Wisconsin is.
Yes, absolutely. And I was so delighted. Was that 2 years ago? PBS actually filmed my class, my SCHMETZ needle class, and then
Yes.
used clips for promotion.
And you can
So-
still watch that. If you can't make it here in person to this show, go to quiltshow.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and look for recorded lectures. Great
Yes.
job, Rhonda.
So
You did a great job.
thank you. So that address again is the quilt or
quiltshow.com.
quiltshow.com. Quiltshow.com.
Quiltshow.com.
So you can go see that. But you know what? You have so many talented lecturers and instructors and staff. I'm not the only one. So
Right. We record 4 lectures a year, 4 to 6 lectures
Okay.
a year. And we also go live. I'll be going live starting at 1:30
Oh,
today
okay.
with insights behind the event. But you can see everything at quiltshow.com and watch the videos and learn all about the event. We have lectures, workshops, sit and sews. With your admission ticket here at Quilt Show, you can see the stage presentations
Yep.
and all the special exhibits. Rhonda, we have 15 special exhibits coming
Oh
in.
my gosh. And you know, I haven't walked through the exhibit yet, but I saw some teasers that I must take a closer look at.
Yeah, the Cherrywood Poppy Challenge is being hung right now this morning.
Yes.
So all the quilts are hung. We manage the quilts, and all the education is part of our event partnership. And there are over 300 quilts in the Central Quilt exhibit.
Only 300.
Mhm.
How do you like that?
Right. And I know you're looking forward to the fashion challenge. Brand new this year, we have a fashion challenge.
Okay.
So hanging right on the outside curtain in front of the Central Quilt exhibit, right by the Best of Show quilt, you will see all the quilted fashions. Check it out.
Oh my goodness.
The amazing thread work and all the different SCHMETZ needle they use for all of these garments.
Oh, well played, Deanna. And you know, quilted jackets, that might be one of my projects. Every November for the last 4 years, Deanna, Mary Malari, and Rita
Yeah.
Farrell get together for a full week of sewing. And I've been teasing myself by using an old quilt that my mom had made many years ago. You know, it's been worn, it's got spots on it, but you know, I could cut around those
You can
spots.
cut around
to
the
make-
spots.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah, you're
anyway.
a great garment sewer.
Oh, and let me
Rhonda,
just thank you. So I see Lisa's going to be here tomorrow. So look, they've even made a sign for me. My class is at 8:30 every morning, but at 9:45 I'll be here in the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio each morning. So come by and say hello to me. All right, Deanna. Now, this is a huge booth that you have here.
Right.
How many different vendors or products are you represent? Clover's one.
Clover is here.
Yeah.
Patchabilities is here. Of course, SCHMETZ. Benartex is coming
Oh,
in.
Benartex, okay.
And 4 designers are coming in. That's brand new this year.
Okay.
So that
Fantastic.
hasn't been part of our booth. We've expanded. So we have 40 feet by 50 feet. I should know how many square feet that is.
Well,
but tons of fabrics, brand new fabrics. Benartex has sent in brand new fabrics that have never been seen anywhere else.
Yeah.
So shop early.
And Cherrywood.
Cherrywood is here.
I was hoping that Carla would be here today, but maybe I'll do a spot on her tomorrow.
She'll be here this afternoon. Many vendors like yourself are coming in this afternoon. We have Burnett sewing machines.
Burnett, yeah.
Laura Star irons.
Okay.
I'm visually walking through the booth in my mind.
She has a
I know
very
I'm gonna
good
forget
memory.
Someone. Yeah, CNT books.
Awesome.
We have a nice
Oh, okay.
CNT book nook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, well, the show is transitioning. As you can see, people have been walking behind us. You can hear some of the tables being scooted, which I love the energy and
I'm
the
waiting
excitement.
for the pipes to drop. We usually drop some pipes when we're hanging the quilt.
Fantastic. All right, now, Deanna, one other thing. So, for people who want to know more about the show, what's the address? The email.
Go to quiltshow.com.
All right.
And also, you can find us on social media. Look for the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show on Facebook, Instagram, and your other social sites.
Okay. And if people want to know more about the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio, what's the website address?
We have 2
please?
websites, of course. We have nancyzeman.com/blog, and we have shopnzp.com. But if
Okay.
you Google or internet search Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio and Quilt Shop, you'll find us.
Fantastic. Well, Deanna, thank you for dropping by for a few minutes because I know your to-do list is growing by the minute.
Off I go. Have a great show, Rhonda.
Okay, thanks.
We'll see you all here.
Here's a freebie for you.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
There you go. So I
Awesome.
got little freebies for every guest here today.
I love
Yeah.
my jeans 90.
Jeans 90. Okay, very good. Thanks, Deanna. Okay, well, I have another special guest here today. And Casey, step right up.
Hello.
Hello, Casey. Now, I have to tell you, of course, I know and love Aurifil thread, but this is the first time for me to meet Casey.
Yes.
And Casey, you're going to look at the camera right up there and project your voice.
Hello, I'm Casey from Orville.
Yes, so I walked in this morning and, wow, there wasn't much set up in your booth yet, but I know
We're
that
working on it.
that has changed already.
Yes.
So, Casey, tell me a little bit about Aurifil thread and what you're showing here
Yes.
at the show.
So Orville thread is produced in Italy, and most of our thread is a 2-ply thread, so it's going to be a little bit thinner to get you those super precise seams.
Yeah,
So a lot of quilters love it for that reason.
fantastic.
And I brought a couple goodies to show,
Yes.
some new collections and some things we're excited about. First, I will show our swatch book.
Oh my
So
gosh.
this is a super handy tool if you do any online ordering or if you're just really particular about your color matching. It has a nice removable pin so you can take the pages out and match on the go.
Look at all those gorgeous colors.
Yeah,
Yes.
270, so a lot of colors. to
Only
choose from.
270. But what's the most popular color?
Dove gray.
Gray.
2600 Dove is a favorite of quilters.
So what are the top 3 colors?
Um,
I'm going to guess.
very good, very good question. I would say Dove gray is number
Yeah.
1, and then a white is
Yeah.
going to be number 2. I'm not sure 2021 or 2024 might be kind of neck and neck.
Black, would that be the next color?
Honestly, surprisingly not.
No?
Surprisingly not.
Oh, my.
I think the softer, more lighter neutrals tend
Okay.
to be higher selling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, well, good to know.
Yes.
They're good. They're good blenders.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. We also brought some color builders. So we have our color builder collections are 3 large spools in a range of colors. So this is a blue range.
So let me just open this up so you can see the different colors. So there's
Yes.
3 large spools, and is this a 50 weight?
It is,
Okay.
yeah. So we brought some 50 weight here today, and we also have 50 weight variegated in our Flora color builders, and then we also have 40 weight if you want a little bit of a thicker, show your thread a little more.
So I'm thinking, the holidays are coming up, that
Sure.
this would be a really terrific gift for maybe a quilt guild buddy or just anybody that sews. I mean, I'd like one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know where to find us. We're also doing, with the color builders that we brought, we're also doing a build a box. So if you choose
Oh, okay.
4, so you purchase up to 12 spools, then you get the free storage case to put those in.
Excellent.
So that's a really nice, handy, keep your thread organized. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
we
very
have that
handy.
available as well.
Oh my gosh, she's got a
Um,
treasure chest here
really
in
do.
her tote bag.
A collection that we're really excited about that just came out recently, Groove, Emily Van Hoff, in these absolutely gorgeous colors. And this is a 12 weight collection.
Okay.
So this is going to be much thicker for you, going to be denser, create nice top stitching. I personally love 12 weight in like raw edge applique, where I really want the border edge to show.
Okay.
So that's a really beautiful 12 weight collection. Let's see what else. That
Well,
Dove Gray we were talking
Oh,
about.
there you
We've
go.
got cones of that.
Okay. Here, Jenny says that she likes, she uses the 40 weight Aurifil for embroidery. She loves it.
Yes, you get a little denser. You can build that texture. Yes.
And
40
Mary
weight's
Ann's
great
an
for that.
Aurifil fan. She's Aurifil swatch fan. There
Love
you go.
it.
And
Yes.
Susan loves the color charts. Awesome. Let me see. Wait, there's one up here. I can't read all of them. So Jenny says she especially loves the variegated section.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
We do have
awesome.
Jenny. We do have some variegateds going on. This is Tula specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple variegateds.
Can
in
I
the
open
booth.
that
Yeah,
up?
absolutely.
Let's open that up and hope I don't knock them out. All those beautiful, beautiful variegateds. Yep.
2 things left here for us.
Okay.
So neutrals, if you love to piece with us, a variety of neutrals, we've got Patrick's Neutrality Collection. So this is going to be a great kind of build your stash with all these neutrals.
Now, how do you say Patrick's last name? Oh, okay. So
You
it's
were
not
gonna
just
ask
me.
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask.
Sorry.
it.
It's Lose.
I should know this.
That's okay. So we'll just say Lose, Patrick.
Yes,
and he's from
perfect.
Iowa, if I remember correctly.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Last thing, our 8 weight
Eight
is
weight.
a new weight that is going to be the thickest weight that we offer.
Can you use that in the machine?
You can. We have had some artisans that have kind of explored and kind of put out some blog posts for us to
Okay.
sort of explain their trials and
Okay.
tribulations with
Yeah,
that.
it's good when they identify the needle type and
Yes.
size, especially with something so heavy
Yes,
like that.
we typically see most people using the 8 weight for hand work, but we have seen some
Yeah.
success with some trials. But this is going to be great for anything where you really want your stitch to be very visible. You want to do slow handwork, big stitch,
Yeah.
all that, and these are offered in 45.
Okay,
select
now
colors.
Casey,
Yes.
you've got a lot of product here, fantastic product. If someone can't be here today or this week at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show, where do they find Aurifil threads?
That's a great question. So we do have all of our house collections on our website, which is shopaurifil.com.
Okay.
And then we also have, some great, fabulous online retail friends that do sell a lot of our product in individual spools.
Okay.
Hawthorne Supply Co. being one of those. They sell all of our spools individually, so that's a great place if you're just looking to stock up on, a cone of a particular color or something like that.
Okay. And you've
but
got independent dealers too, right?
Yes, and
okay.
Quilt shops,
Yeah.
all around. You can go to our website. We do have a store locator on our website. If you are, trying to find a quilt shop in your area, you can type in your zip code and see what's near you.
Oh, very handy.
And you can also always just reach out to us in the Aurifil office, and we'll help you get located.
Now, one more. What's your website again?
It is shopaurifil.com.
Okay, shop shop.aurifil.com.
Just shopaurifil.com.
Okay,
You got it.
shopaurifil.com. And I have to tell you, not only can you see all of the threads, but they have great blog posts. And I actually get that in as a newsletter, I think. Is
Yeah,
that how it works
yeah,
too? But
yeah.
you can look at it online. And you know what? I learn a lot.
Yes, we do have some fabulous resources on there. Our marketing team works really hard to make sure that everyone continues to stay inspired and educated about our thread and what you can do with it. So definitely check out our blog. That is auribuzz.com, AURIBUZZ.com.
Okay. Auribuzz.
Yes.
It's almost a tongue twister.
And Auribuzz. Yeah.
Okay, Casey.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for being here
you so
today.
much.
And I do have
Grab our
couple
goodies.
little goodies here for you.
Thank you so much.
So the needles that I'm giving people today is our felt and craft collection,
Ooh.
which are assorted needles. So you've got the super nonstick, super universal size 80-12 in here, along with jeans 90-14, and then universal in sizes 70, 80, and 90.
Amazing. Can't
So
wait to
thank
check
you.
those out.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank
Thanks
you
so much. Okay, well, we're ready for our next guest, Joe. You're up. Isn't it fun here? Let's see. Paula says Aurifil cotton thread isn't as linty as some others. So very good. Okay, don't move the chair too far, Joe, because I got the screen already
Perfectly
set up. Hello, Joe.
Hi, how are you, Rhonda?
Very good. Joe, tell everyone your last name.
Vetcherelli.
Because even I have a hard time saying that.
I think the whole world does.
Okay, but we know you as Joe. When we talk about Joe, we know who you are.
Everyone knows Joe, right?
Okay, so Joe, the camera's right up there. So Joe, we've known each other for many years. We've done many shows together. We've taught classes, not together, but sometimes.
And we did actually last year. You came in.
Yes. Let's see. We were in Dallas, I think, at the original Sewing and Quilt Expo, and Joe had me come into his famous sold out notions class. What's the name of that class?
It's commercial notions for the consumer.
Yeah, notions for consumers. So is that what you're teaching here too? Something very maybe it's a different title.
Different title. I'm doing so like a program.
Oh,
So a new
like,
class, a new fabulous class.
Well, there you go.
Of course, a brand new class that we're jumping into, and we're really excited about it.
Okay, now Joe, you're with French European, right?
We're with French European.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and what's your website?
FrenchEuropeanInc.com.
Okay, FrenchEuropeanInc.com. So Joe is on the show circuit. We oftentimes do a lot of the original Sewing and Quilt Expo shows. And is this your first show here?
Yeah, welcome to Madison. Right?
Yeah, Madison.
I've never been here before, so I'm excited to see what this show brings. You know, it's exciting to know because I originally didn't want to come to the show because I'm so busy doing Dancing with the Stars this time of year.
Dancing with the Stars?
Did
you heard that right? Dancing with the Stars.
September 18th, ABC, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
My show, and we're excited about that. So
now, what is your participation in Dancing with the Stars for those that don't know?
So, as you know, I'm a fit specialist.
Joe is a fit specialist, and I know you because you've had the mannequins.
Right.
And guess what? I have one of Joe's mannequins. And
so
you know
every
what?
celebrity has to have a mannequin.
Oh.
They're not in the design room with us, so we have to make sure that a certain talent has their own mannequin to fit them. So when we're doing their costume, we're fitting it.
Well, there you go. Well, Joe, I have to tell you, I probably need to pad my mannequin a little bit. Imagine that. Right. So how many years have you been working with Dancing with the Stars?
Since the onset, I started the show. So I've been working with them for 26 years.
20? Really? Dancing with the Stars has been around for 26 years?
Yeah, this will be the 27th season.
Yeah.
We're so excited about it.
Well, okay, so Paula loves French European. Jennifer loves French European, and she needs a dress form. You have dress forms here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We do have dress forms here, and we're teaching here. Again, I got two great classes here.
Okay.
So it's Sew Like a Pro, which is going to be Friday, and then I've got the hands-on doing the box plate jacket class here, working on the dress form.
Okay.
But I talk about all that fitting in both of my classes.
Yeah.
And which is really exciting. And we're really excited. So if you're looking to perform, sure, look me up in the booth, look me up in the classroom,
Yeah.
what have you. But we're really excited about it.
Well,
First
and
time ever here.
Diane says that that you've worked with Dolly Parton.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
Imagine that.
Can
That's
you-
just recent, right? Or-
Yes.
Yeah.
Ongoing. So we recently just completed the Dolly experience in Dollywood.
Yeah.
So if you go to Dollywood, go to the Dollywood experience, and you'll see all the mannequins that I created, and we costumed all those mannequins in the Dolly experience. Guess what? Hello.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. And they're doing a new Dollywood hotel in downtown Nashville.
Okay.
And I did the whole surprise thing that we're doing there, and she's going to be doing a museum, and I got that all done too. So it's still ongoing.
Who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
The whole world does.
Is she as
By the
one-
way, Dollywood is the #1 theme park right now in America over Disney, which is
Wow.
amazing.
I believe it.
And I work for Disney, so I just wanted to. So go there, right? I work for the mouse. You know,
He works for the mouse.
I work for the mouse.
Ears not necessary.
Not necessary.
Now, Joe, you live in California, is that right?
I do.
Okay.
So we commuted here this last week. We did a stop in Minnesota. My daughter lives in Minnesota.
Oh, that's right.
Stillwater.
And your grandfather, right?
Oh, 2 grandchildren.
Okay.
Oh, how fabulous. 2 babies. I call them the Pasquale twins.
Oh.
And they're twins.
Oh
They're
my
so
goodness,
adorable.
how
I
precious.
love them. Yes. They're fabulous.
Okay, so Diane says that she loves you and she hopes to meet you someday.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what's your next show that you're going to?
From here, we're heading up to Fredericksburg.
Oh, okay. I'll see you in Fredericksburg.
So
yeah.
it's going to be Fredericksburg, Houston, Cincinnati. I need to fly back home as I'm doing Dance with the Stars.
Right.
So I fly home for a week and a half there. Then we fly back up to Michigan.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see you at a couple more shows. Okay, so if people want to check out your products and they're at home and they can't see you at a show, how do they do that, Joe? Give your website again.
Two things. If you can't find me at one of the show circuits that we're doing on tour, you can certainly go to FrenchEuropeanInc.com. You could call my office, speak to my front office, and ask them. And if I'm not there, they can take a message. I'm happy to get back with you in between my craziness.
And Joe, what's your favorite SCHMETZ needle?
Oh my God.
I just
I'm
happen to know.
You know what? It's so funny that you asked that. So just before we came here, because I'm setting up the show for Dancing with the Stars, and the design room said, "Hey Joe, we need our needles." Of course, SCHMETZ needles, everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Hello, the needle of the choice. So we ended up we're branching out with it. We always like the nonstick.
Yep, the super nonstick, super universal. Yeah.
And let me tell you why. When we're doing Dancing with the Stars, we're going through a lot of elastic, and we're doing with a lot of 8 pieces of underpinning, and there could be some different fusible stuff in there. So it's got to be nonstick, so it doesn't grip.
Yeah.
But we're going to do some different type of needles. We're going into some leather goods, so we're doing some leather needles, which is fabulous. So we branched out into that. We branched out into the new black needle, I guess.
There's a black super fine needle. Yes, it comes in only size 70. Yep. So how are you going to use it, Joe?
So we're going to use it. We're experimenting with it.
Okay.
We always, and let me tell you something. At studios, you guys, everything that we do, that we experiment in the studios, then we take it out to the consumer, and we're able to express and see how it works out.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be doing that needle through. As you know, we do a lot of sequence.
Yep.
And sequence, they call it sequence overlay. And we're going to test it, and we want to see if that needle is going to perform as expected through the sequence and through the overlay.
Yeah.
And that overlay could be sometimes 3 and 4 ply.
Yeah.
So we're really thinking so far, and I have to tell you, Rhonda, so far as of yesterday, they called me and they said, "Hey, Joe, those needles are great. We're really excited about it." So, but we're really broadening out with the different needles. But let me tell you something, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, that nonstick needle that SCHMETZ has, I'm telling you right up to get-go, it is the #1 needle on the market today. It is amazing. And it comes in several different sizes, 10, 12, 14, 16, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And not only use it Dancing with the Stars, let me take it further. We're using it at Disney.
Okay.
We're using it right at Disney. And we at Disney if we're using it there on the mouse and the duck and all the different characters, let me tell you something. If it works there, it'll certainly work for you. I have to tell you, it is just an amazing needle. So we're real thrilled with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the black superfine is also really good when you're working with more delicate fabrics.
Absolutely.
And you've got those fusibles and those spray adhesives. So I'll be interested in. It's good to know.
Because we're doing a lot of chiffons, we're doing a lot of different types of fabrics.
Okay, so Joe's kind of alluded to this too. You know, sometimes you just have to test the needles.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, well,
we're always
to
testing.
see what performs
we're always
best.
testing. In the studios, we're always testing. I don't care what product we do, we test.
For needle type and size. So keep that in mind, because fabrics, you know, it's not like days past where you just had a few different types of fabrics, but now there's a huge array of different fabrics that have different fiber contents, different finishes, different dyes, and you know, we work with the fabrics in different
Rhonda,
ways.
Let me tell you one more thing. Let me just tell you how important it is to have the right needle, especially SCHMETZ. We're doing between 400 costumes in a week.
Did 400 costumes a week?
400 costumes in 5 to 6 days. We do not have time to mess around with needles. If we have to have the right needle when we're doing the performance, because if that needle jams up in our machines, that's machine downtime, and that creates a big problem. And with that problem, that creates chaos in the design room, and we have no time to waste.
Okay, so SCHMETZ to the rescue.
Absolutely.
Less chaos.
Less chaos. We love SCHMETZ. It is the number one. And anybody that's not using a SCHMETZ needle in the machine, shame on you. It should be the needle.
Okay, Joe. Well, thank you so much for dropping by here today.
Yes.
I've got a couple little things here for you.
Amazing.
And plus here is the little felt and craft needle pack with assorted needles that includes, surprisingly, the super nonstick, super universal in size 80.
Thanks,
my
Rhonda.
favorite.
We appreciate you. And I appreciate you more.
Oh,
I'm
thank
looking forward to seeing you on the circuit.
Absolutely.
Hopefully I'll see you guys somewhere down the road here or wherever it may be. And thanks for the opportunity.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
All right.
And don't forget ABC on Monday night. Dance with
Okay. You got it.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, that was Joe with FrenchEuropeanInc.com. So you can check out his mannequins and his products. And yes, he does carry SCHMETZ needles. So now let's move on to our next guest here. Come on up. Hi there. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me
now,
over.
I have to let me make sure I'm saying your name properly. Shanna?
Shanna.
Yes. Okay, Shanna. And what's your last name, Shanna?
Nealon.
Okay, now I have to tell you, many of you know that I'm originally from Nebraska, and I say once from Nebraska, always from Nebraska. And I just spent 10 days in Nebraska, from Omaha to Lincoln to North Platte to Ogallala to Imperial. So I didn't make it to Ashland, right? That's where you're from.
You drove right past us.
Yeah. So anyway, now I have wanted to talk to Shanna for quite some time. I see her at a variety of different shows, but we've never really stopped to talk that much. She has wonderful products, and she is with Glitter Bug Fairy. So, okay, so tell us what you've got.
Well, I brought over a couple of our things that we have. Basically, our business prints on a vinyl that is kind of like it's like a faux leather kind of material. It is very flexible, and we have dozens and dozens, actually hundreds of different prints. One of our top selling things is we make these kits for shows. We don't do them on the website, but we do have them just specifically for shows.
Okay.
You can buy all of our individual stuff on the website, but these are all show exclusives. And basically what they are is it's going to have all of your product to be able to make a certain bag.
Fantastic.
So this is our Sage bag, and it has your printed vinyl, your solid vinyl for the bottom, and then it's going to have your what we call fairy fabric. It is a special waterproof material that we work with the manufacturer, and we carry this. You will absolutely love it. It's for the lining. It is super smooth. It can be ironed, basically washed and dried.
You can iron that?
You can iron it. And then, of course, it comes with your fun little zipper, and we always do the fun little matching zipper pulls.
Let me take it up.
This one has a mushroom, so it matches your little mushroom print.
Isn't that cute? A little mushroom there. Yeah. Well, I'm not too coordinated when it comes to showing that. Okay. You know, when I first, the first time I ever walked by your booth, and I don't remember which show it was, all those little what do you call it?
The zipper pulls.
The zipper pulls were glistening under the light. It was really eye catchy, and there's so many different shapes and sizes.
Yes, this is one of the things that totally draws people into our booth. We've got dozens and dozens of different ones, from animals to music to mushrooms. We have sewing machines and scissors and thread for all those people that want to make, fun little sewing theme stuff. So anyways, yes, we have a whole bunch. So this is one of our products. Of course, the Schmidt needles, we always recommend the super nonstick.
There you go. Now
Yes.
listen, this isn't even prompted, but that SCHMETZ super nonstick, super universal
Yeah.
goes through all of these different vinyls.
Yes.
Yep. So much easier
Yes.
than any other
You
needle
don't
type.
want your needle to go through and stick to the vinyl, and then you'll see it like pull up and down as it's coming away from like the bottom of your machine when it sticks to your needle. Use a nonstick needle and it's going to go right through, and your vinyl stays right in place so you can sew it.
Yay.
All of ours is stitched with a very basic machine. We actually bought a couple of very bottom of the line sewing machines, and as long as you put nonstick needles in there, use a Teflon foot, it goes right over. So even a bottom of the line machine can sew on vinyl. You don't have to worry about having some industrial or anything like that.
Okay. So people can't buy the bag,
No.
but you
You
do you sell
buy-
the kits
Yes.
online too?
Well, we sell all the materials individually.
Okay.
You can buy the vinyl, you can buy your solid, you can buy your fairy fabric, you can buy your zipper pulls. But for our shows, we put them together in a
Okay.
kit.
Okay.
So you're just going to pick up this kit, and it has everything you need. It's all measured out, so you're not buying extra. When you buy
Awesome.
on the website, you buy zipper tape, buy the yard, so you have a whole bunch of extra. This is going to be exactly what you need, so you're not buying a ton of extra material to just sit aside. So kits are always the easiest way to go at shows.
Yep.
Oh.
Absolutely. Now, what else she's got?
Well, I
Ooh,
also
some-
brought over one of our large totes. This is just one of our panels that we have. We've got many different designs. It has your webbing for your handles. We sell this by the yard. It is super sturdy. It's smooth. It's shiny. It's always pretty. And inside on this one, we have waterproof canvas. This is what gives your bag a little more structure. I'm going to hold this just by the bottom right here, and your bag is standing up. It doesn't flop, and this has no interfacing whatsoever. It is just your bag, your vinyl with your lining on the inside.
Okay,
So it really cuts down on your time from not having to iron on any kind of
And the
interfacing.
thickness, yeah.
And it's definitely sturdy. Totally love it. We sell these in kits also for the show. Our kits are $30, and it comes with your front panel, your back panel, your inside lining, and your straps. And again, obviously use that nonstick needle on there.
Fantastic. Now, do you have a certain print that you like best?
So, well, me personally, I am much more of a, I don't know. I feel like I never got past the age of liking what you liked when you were about 7 years old. So we have the cutest little otter. We have a unicorn. We have really fun, more like juvenile kind of prints, which are always my favorites. I have to try really hard to do the stuff that's more adult. But this is definitely, this color of the peach and the teals is definitely a favorite right now. We've got some more things like a book that has butterflies coming out of it for all of the readers. I think we have about 30 different prints here at the show. On our website, we do have about well over 100.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Now, what's your website address again?
Glitterbugfairy.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for coming by here today.
Thank
You know,
you.
all of this is quite spontaneous, if I can spit that word out. And so thank you. Today is setup day, and
It
she's
is.
got things to do. So thank you for spending a few time.
Thank you so much.
And here I've got a little goodie for you.
Oh.
Several goodies. Take this.
Oh.
I've got the ever popular SCHMETZ ABC Pocket Guide, our profile, digital profile, the color chart on a luggage tag, and then assorted needles in the felt and craft. So I'll put
Thank you,
those right
thank
there
you.
in your tote.
All right.
All right, I'll see you later.
Thank you
I
so
want
much.
to check out that unicorn.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Okay. Well, let me just take a couple minutes before our next guest. And first of all want to thank everyone that contributed to our current giveaway. And again, to win the giveaway, you need to answer the question of what's your favorite quilt, sewing, or craft show? Do you attend virtually or in person? And why do you like to go to that particular show? Is it the classes? Is it the shopping, the friendship, the community, etc.? So in the chat, go ahead and put your answer, and that puts you into the random drawing. So how many of you received the SCHMETZ newsletter? It went out last week, just a week ago on Wednesday. So I have the print version. I was in Dallas a few weeks ago for the original Sewing and Quilt Expo. So a lot of the pictures from that show made the my message for the newsletter. So you can see Jim Suzio, Rita Farrow, MJ. I might see her with her beautiful Jim quilts. I think she's going to be here, and some other wonderful friends. So as we mentioned before, I'll be in Fredericksburg, Virginia, September 25, 26th, and 27th. I'm giving 2 SCHMETZ lectures on just 2 dates. I think it's the 26th and the 27th, although I don't quite remember. I'll also be in Novi, Michigan, November 7th and 8th to give SCHMETZ lectures, so be sure to sign up for those. In the SCHMETZ newsletter, I hope you took a look at the needlepoint. I was talking about the hem stitch needle, which is also generically known as a wing needle. So it just so happens that Brianna of So Cute and Quirky Quilts actually did a video using the hem stitch needle. So you be sure to check that out. So let me just quickly credit the people that have contributed to our monthly giveaway: Shannon Fabrics, So Very Easy, Taylor Seville, Mary Malari, Hobbs Batting, Stoff Fabrics, Bennertex Fabrics, and Scanfill Threads. And guess who my next guest is? She's queuing up right. No. I'm gonna do. Well, I'll do you after this one here. So I asked Marcy Baker to come over to talk about her special threads. And hello, Marcy.
Hi.
And remember, today is setup day, so we're kind of glistening. And that's okay. People understand. So Marcy and I have known each other for, well, let's just say a few years.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Let's not think about
Well,
that.
we won't think about that. Okay, so Marcy,
Been a
here's the
while.
camera. You're going to look right up there.
Okay.
So Marcy is an expert on thread. I wish I knew as much about thread as Marcy does. But Marcy, how long have you worked with it? First of all, what's the name of the thread that you are working with?
So the company I work for is Forbetex International. They're a Netherlands-based company, now 55 years old.
And how do you spell that? F-O-R...
B-I-T-E-X.
Okay.
Forbetex.
Forbetex. Okay.
Based in the Netherlands, very new to the U.S.
Okay.
So I've been working with them.
Yeah, I'm going to just change the angle here a little bit. Okay, there we go.
And to bring their Scanfill organic threads to the U.S. market.
And
so
how long ago were these organic threads introduced? How long ago did you, it's just been like 2 or 3 years?
we really, in the U.S., we set up distribution for U.S.-based in South Carolina to service the North America market.
Okay.
And that was just about a little over 3 years.
3 years ago. Okay.
Maybe a little,
Yeah.
almost 4, but we had this set up and so forth.
Okay.
So, we're now trying to create awareness for these beautiful threads. And I thank you for giving me just a moment to share some
sure.
with everyone.
Well, you know what? A few months ago, maybe it was at Quilt Market, or H&H, Marcy gave me a few spools of the Scanfill threads. So I've included a couple spools in my monthly giveaway, including today's giveaway. So quite timely for you to be here.
Couldn't have asked for it any better than that, really. So just maybe just a little overview.
Yeah, let's.
I mean, we're only here because you actually felt good about the thread.
Oh, okay.
So
Marcy, I trust you.
Thank you. So Scanfield organic thread it comes in 2 weights, a 30 weight and a 50. The substrate is all the same. It is a extra long staple, 100% organic Pima cotton thread.
Okay, Pima. People love Pima cotton.
Love it.
I love it in
bedding,
our clothes.
clothing, because it's soft and very good against the skin, and also strong and well performing. Colors look very beautiful in this product, and you can use this cotton thread in anything you use cotton thread for currently. And maybe beyond. So you can use it in your serger machine. You can use it in your embroidery machine. You can use it on your long arm machine, your home quilting machine.
Oh wow, your long arm, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we.
You got a sample here.
We have larger put-ups. Both products, the 50 and the 30 weight, come on a spool size, and then they come on a cone thread size. And the beautiful thing about this thread is that whichever weight you use, it is virtually no lint on this thread.
Okay.
So
people like no lint.
Well, that's right, because the cotton it'll build up in your machine. It'll make for an unpleasant experience. So not only that, but it's very strong. This is a 50 weight, and then you have a 30 weight in your hands. So both products come on the larger put up for your quilting machines or serger, and the smaller.
Okay.
Now, if you're interested in the environment, the spools are wood and biodegradable. There's no plastic in our product, and that's the same with the cones. They're also wood. The packaging has no plastic. It's all recyclable.
Okay.
And the product is GOT certified as well as OCTEX.
As long as OCTEX,
which is a European standard
for
textiles. So it has to conform to those standards. So there's no chemicals, no toxic materials and solutions used in the dyeing or production. Very tightly regulated.
Okay, so Lisa says that she's used your Scanfield 50 and she had great luck. Although she has to kind of be aware of she has to adjust the spool because of the notch.
Because it's wood, there is a notch that doesn't have a snap end, which the plastic spools do. It has a notch, which is a thread for locking it in. But as long as you, and I'm sure she has experienced this, 2 things: put the notch towards the back of your pin,
right,
and also make sure that your tensions, there's nothing restricted.
Right. Sometimes you have to adjust your tension. Yeah. What else do you have in there?
Well, so, in addition to the product itself, being able to do all the lovely things that you enjoy cotton threads for, and beyond, it does not matter. We get asked, which weight do you use for what? 30 weight versus 50.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is both of these weights, because they're so smooth to sew with, you can use them in all the applications. You can embroider with it. It's a matter of whether you want to, you would want a matte finish if you're using this thread for embroidery versus your traditional high luster tri-oval.
Okay.
Thread. But you can, and it's a matter of how dense you want that stitch to look.
Okay.
Same thing with quilting.
Could you use this for garment construction?
It's beautiful. It actually originated, so it's new to the U.S., this product, but it's not new in Europe.
Okay.
So it's been GOT certified for over 10 years.
Is this
used
Barb?
in garments construction.
And Barb is asking, is this thread strong enough for bag making? Bags go through a lot of stress.
They do, and the answer is yes. So it's great. I'm guess I'm making an assumption you're talking about the construction seams. So it's a matter of the fabric that you're using. So you might want to use the 30 weight if it's a more structured fabric.
Okay. Fantastic.
You do not want to use the 30 weight in the bobbin with the 30 weight.
Okay.
You want to use the 50 weight because then you have too much bulk. But the 50 weight, you could use 50 top and bottom.
Okay, good to know. Now, where do people find this thread?
So
Independent dealers?
So we want to make this thread as available as we can, and we have it available. We have a web shop online that you could access maybe by scanning that. I'm not sure.
Oh, what's
But
the address?
It's info@scanfilthread.com.
Okay, so scanfilthread.com.
Finethread.com.
Fine thread. Oh, yeah, I should know that. Scanfilfinethread.com. So you
Yes.
could go and check that
And
out.
so you can order online. There is free shipping. It ships from the U.S. warehouse in South Carolina. $49 or more, and there's free shipping. Also, we are sell-through distributors for retail stores that have started carrying our
So
thread as
some of
well.
your local independently owned machine dealers, quilt shops, fabric stores may carry it also. Your client base is growing.
Tremendously, especially with some of the changes that have happened in
Yeah.
the market.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of independent
Yeah,
retailers are welcoming this product.
Anita is saying that wow, she loves the vibrant colors of your threads. Can we use them for hand embroidery?
It's beautiful for hand embroidery, hand quilting. You can do multi-strand, invisible mending. If anyone happens to be here at the show, I have visual samples to show these different stitch techniques.
Awesome. Okay, Marcy, I want to thank you for being here today. You know, it's setup day, and I think you probably still have a few things to do.
I do, and thank you all for taking a moment to hear what we have to say and learn about it.
Absolutely.
Thank
Okay, so Marcy, here's a little couple freebies for you.
Well,
The
thank
ABC
you.
Pocket Guide, some needles, and the ever famous luggage tag with the color chart.
And online,
Okay.
we do mention the needle size to use with the weights.
You know,
for
that's
different
always
applications.
a question. So go to scanfilfinethread.com for the recommendations. See, I get it. All right,
so
here you go.
much.
Take this
I
here
will.
too.
Have
All
a
right,
great rest of
Marcy.
your day.
Thank you. Okay, I have one more guest here today, and let me just get set up. And now I am meeting Mary Jane for the first time, and I love your glasses.
Thank
but
you.
I've known of your products for a while now. Okay, so meet Mary Jane from
Hello, everyone.
Sew Tights. Yes, yes. So if people aren't familiar with Sew Tights, what are Sew Tights?
Sew Tights are
And the camera's right there.
right there. So it's basically magnets. That's what they are. And this is to help you with any of your sewing or quilting needs or bag making, English paper piecing, anything like that. It works fantastic. So I have my helper behind the scenes handing me things. So we'll start with what she hands me. So if you do English paper piecing, one of the things that some people have tried to do is, if you know your different stitches, there's one where you do it side by side, and then you sew across, and it's called the flat back stitch.
Okay.
But they're really hard to do just holding. It's very awkward. So you can put them on this clear.
Yeah,
there's
right
okay.
there.
It's like a clear palette. I almost feel like
Yeah,
putting
it's kind of-
something. It's hard to see. You can't see, but there's anyway.
Here, use this as a background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does that help?
yeah.
You can see it?
Try this. Maybe
Okay.
there, a little bit better.
Whoops.
There you go.
There we
go.
So it's like a kidney shaped palette, clear palette. And the magnets are holding it pieces down. So you just put the piece in the back. Whoops.
I'll get
We'll go to
it.
this
I'll
one.
get it.
We'll use this one.
I got it. So there's a magnet on the front and the back.
Well, no,
of your-
there's the backing. It's just a piece of metal on the back.
Oh, okay.
The magnet's on the front. Now, the way, because it's a slight, like almost like a kidney shape, you can hold it. So this is a little awkward like this, but
I know the camera. There.
okay. So you hold it at an angle, and then you can do your flat back stitching like that. Because
Interesting.
normally you do it together. Do you have a piece that has it together?
Here, Nita is saying she loves sew tights for English paper piecing.
Perfect. Have you ever used one of these? And if you haven't, I highly
And
suggest
Paula
this.
says she uses them all the time, and Diane says she needs some.
They're very, very handy because normally you would do it. There's an assortment of different type of magnets. So normally you would do it when you're doing your English paper piecing. You would put it right sides together. You align your edge you're going to sew. But with this one, you put just the metal backing on one side, and then you put the magnet. It's sticking to everything. They are magnets.
Yeah.
I'm here to hold it. And we have different size magnets.
So here's the front, and then here's the metal piece on the back. So you can see that it's holding the two hexagons together.
So it really relieves the stress from gripping so tight, and it makes it much easier on your wrist.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one thing. If you do, and we're going to move on. If you have questions, please post them. One of the things also, if you do wool applique or any kind of applique, these are perfect to hold your pieces together.
Awesome.
And then I did a big project on a quilt where I had vines and flowers, and I used all the magnets to hold it in place because it took me like a week and a half to get them all hand sewn because I did it all by hand. Perfect. I never once got
week and a
stabbed by
half.
pin.
That's pretty speedy. That might be a year and a half for me.
Well, they would stay in place and you wouldn't lose anything. Okay. Now I'll talk about this is one of our cutting systems. So we have a rotating mat. It spins very nice. I'm trying to stay in front of here. It spins very, very nice. This is a 3-ply self-healing mat with a metal plate embedded inside.
Okay.
So what happens is the rulers, you can see those dots on the rulers. Can you point to the dots?
Oh.
There, those are the magnets. Perfect. So what's going to happen is
Nice.
Great for chewing up. Look at it, it's not falling at all.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
handy.
So it's nice. So this is perfect for chewing
So
up your
fabric
squares.
is nice and snug on your cutting board.
It's great for chewing up. It just works perfect. But also with the other. So this is. I'm going to hold this up here.
Here, I'll hold it.
Okay. This is a creative grids. No magnets in it. You can put this down, and then this is what we call boosters.
Okay.
These are magnets. Now watch. That's going to hold that in place, and it's but you.
Oh,
that's tight.
Yeah, that's very tight.
So if you're doing a lot of fussy cutting or small pieces for applique or English paper piecing, this is fantastic.
Sweet.
You can use your own templates with the boosters on here, and it'll stay in place.
Wow. How much? I'm just curious, mostly for myself. Like, what does this retail for, this turntable?
This is $179.99.
Okay.
And it is, like I said, a 3-ply self-healing. It's a very high quality. You can feel.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Wish you could feel through the screen.
It's got
but
weight
you can't.
to it. And
But
self-healing, that means a lot.
Yeah, and it rotates very nice.
Very easily.
Yeah. So most people buy this with a 6-pack of boosters.
Oh, sure.
Because you can use them.
The show special.
So you can use them, the boosters, if you're doing multiple layers and you want to use ours, the boosters can go right on top and feel how.
Yeah. It doesn't move.
Yeah. So this is fantastic. So the show special is you buy this with the 6 boosters and you will get this one, correct?
Okay. So now we're going to be wrapping up. We've got about 2 minutes. So where are people going to, you're here at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. You have a booth. But if they're not here, where do you sell it at stores?
Some stores.
Okay,
so go to your local quilt shop and ask for it if they
or
don't
your
have
machine dealer. Yeah.
Or you can go to sewtights.com.
Okay, sewtights.com, and let me just hold this up. Sewtights.com. So you can save your fingers, the strength in your fingers and your hand and your elbows by using these. I've been curious about them for quite some time, so I'm delighted that you were available on such short notice.
Well, we also have, don't forget, just so real quick, just to finish up, we have the rotating mat, but we also have a cutting mat that's flat, that's completely reversible, that's 20 by 24.
Yeah, okay, I've seen.
But we got launched in June, the big expanded one that's 24 by 42.
Oh my goodness! So if you've got a big table, you'll want these cutting mats.
Well, if you're also a garment maker, that big one is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, Mary Jane. Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. And what great comments you have right here today. And let me just take that down. Okay, so
she asked, it's 11 inch.
Oh, I can't even.
She says, how large is the rotating mat? So it is 11-inch round.
Okay.
And it's the only size we have.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
And here's a little freebie for you. I'm down to my last pack here, so that worked out well. And there you go. Thank you for being a friend to SCHMETZ.
Sure. Thank you for having
Oh,
us.
you bet. So, wow, what awesome guests. Are you inspired? I certainly am. So, what product am I going to look for first? All right, so let's scoot along. And many of you have answered the question about your favorite quilt, sewing, or craft show, and whether you attend virtually or in person, and you've given reasons why. So I want to thank each of you for participating here today. And Paul in the Chicago office has randomly selected a winner. And today's winner is Suzanne Koricki. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Suzanne Korycki is our winner today. She loves the Sheep and Wool Festival held in Rhinebeck, New York, held every October. She drives there with 3 or 4 of her friends that she met many years ago. So congratulations, Suzanne. Suzanne, to claim your prize today, you need to send an email to info@schmetzneedles.com. And Monday, when I get back into the office, I'll ship out all those fantastic goodies. All right. So my next SCHMETZ Snippet Live will be Wednesday, October 1st. That's the first Wednesday of every month. I believe I'll be in the Chicago office, so most likely I'll be doing Q&A. So think about SCHMETZ questions that you might have, and you can post those on that Monday before I go live. So thank you to each and every one of you for being here today. What great guests we had. Thank you to the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio for hosting me today. And so SCHMETZ. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.